Francois, write some numbers down.
Hold on. You weren't recording that, you idiot. You turned the camera off and you didn't turn it on again.
What? Am I not recording?
Now it's recording. I turned it on. So they're the numbers.
These are the...
Alright, I don't remember them.
These are the numbers.
Yes.
6, 4, 3, 2, 4, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1.
Yes.
What are those numbers, Jacques?
6, 4, 3, 2, 4, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1.
Please may you say them backwards?
Yes. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Amazing.
Right,
Now
ask, come here.
You ask him.
No.
Who's the Queen of England and the King before that, and before that, and before that?
Okay. Right now the Queen is Elizabeth II. And before that it was George VI, and before that it was Edward VIII for a little while, and before that it was George V.
And before that?
And before
that it was Edward VII, and before that it was Victoria, and before that it was William IV, and before that it was George IV, and before that George III, George II, George I, and Anne, and William III, and he was with Mary II for a while, and before that it was James II, and before that it was Charles II, and before that there was a republic for a little while, with when Oliver Cromwell was the dictator. He was, they call him the Captain General, for 5 years.
Wow, that is impressive. Now you're going to see how hard it really is to do that number trick.
Well, I was going to do that backwards.
And I am going to do it backwards.
Okay. Right, let's have a look. Lilia.
I'm only going to have 5 numbers though.
Alright then.
Okay, let's
Right,
put
Lilia,
them down
sorry,
here.
we do need to have to
Wait.
go home. She's got to go to school tomorrow.
Shh, wait.
And Mummy's run out of wine.
Francois has some more.
No, we need to go. We
No,
need to go.
no.
Lilia.
Right, Lilia. There are your numbers: 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 6. Say them again.
4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 6.
Backwards.
6, 2, 3, 3, 2.
And one more.
4.
Yes, brilliant. Well done. Do you see that you can teach yourself to use your mind better and better every day? And he has been doing it for almost 40 years. And he's really taught himself to use his brain in a remarkable way.
Can we have a clap for Jacques?
Yeah, Jacques.
And now we're going to carry on with Francois'
What's your
interview.
favourite book?
My favourite book is the book Francois gave me.
Oh, okay. And, okay. Is there anything else you think that you would like to know from Jacques? About where does rain come from or anything like that?
Yes. Where does rain come from?
You see, I was worried that you were going to ask me that. I'm going to have to think about it. It's what it is. What it is. It's that when it's really hot, you have water that evaporates. And it turns into a gas, and
Go with the rainbow.
what?
Can you work the rainbow into it? And the sun? Give an alternate explanation. Or not?
And then there's a rain animal.
I'm going to
It's
fill it
often
up for you.
a bull. And it lives where the clouds are, and sometimes when it has things to say, that's when it rains. And I once translated a book called The Rain Bull and Other Tales, and Francois got a copy of that book.
Oh no. Jacques, can I have some tissue?
Can you have, I
Oh
don't
no,
have
I
one.
was asking Francois.
I see, alright. What are you up to there?
Francois is looking for the book and I've poured you your beer.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
That's full up now, okay?
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Nice. Is that okay?
Mmm. It's delicious. Thank you.
Shall I just pour the last tinsy bit in? I couldn't fit it because it overflowed.
Yes. Oh.
There we go. Perfect. It's up to the top again.
Francois, can I ask for what time you booked the train?
It's open.
What time is what?
The train booked
My bus ticket.
Oh, it is. But
Hold that, please.
is it
It's
still recording?
going. I don't know what happened to the rainbow.
Don't worry about it.
I want to show it to Lilia.
His
Another says it's bedtime.
book. If he is going back to Oxford
Look at this.
to see his
Look at
sister.
this. Do you see there? Eugene Marais wrote a book called The Rain Bull and Tales from the Sun. And if you look inside of it, you will see that, hang on, look there. Right? It was translated by Jacques.
Is that him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This is his book.
He wrote it in Afrikaans, and I translated it.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
Can I read that? Can I?
Yes, you may.
Try, yeah. It's wonderful in Afrikaans. I did my best translating it. I did the best that I could.
There are still a bit Afrikaans in here, but
1 or 2 words.
I'll get over that.
Not much.
Dan
Yes.
sie kent. Dan sie kent. Dan sie
Bah. Yes.
Dan sie kent. Jacques, is there any other tricks Jacques can do?
I do lots of tricks, but not after bedtime. This is what tricks do I do?
This is his special computer.
Yes.
And this, if I turn it on, I can find it. Where do you turn it on? Where do you turn it
On
on?
the left side.
Left.
All
Okay.
right. There you go.
Is that
Got
it?
it?
That is it a big button?
Yes. Hold on.
Do you want to turn it on?
Okay, hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. Good. And the hands right there. That's turned on.
Okay, so is it on the main menu now?
Yes.
So menu. And
Yes.
then it's on the main menu. Let me go to shift. Oh. Can you search, like, you
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
find the letter I wrote you and read it to them.
Okay. Word processor. I'm opening a document, and here it is. And I'm going to the top of the document. Dear Jacques, I'm sorry that you're leaving to go to South Africa, and I hope your book goes well. hope your sister is okay and you enjoy your journey to Oxford. Love from Lilia, Rose, Trick Franny.
That's the letter I wrote him on his special machine. I can show you. So he can feel what he has written by these little dots. They pop up and he can feel them. So look, he can, look, so if I press menu, look, the dots change, and that says menu to Jacques. But to us, that does not say anything. But to Jacques, that
It's
says
just
menu.
you haven't learned to read it. That's all.
Because we don't know how to read it. But Jacques has spent about 40.
Oh, he learned to read when he was a little child like you.
He learned to read how I was. And he's got this special machine. So look, menu. Here are the dots for menu.
It's actually just a book.
This
Just
is,
a laptop computer.
it's basically a computer, but it has no screen. Well, it has a screen. This is its screen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the closest that I have to a laptop. It's a braille laptop, basically.
It's basically his laptop. Oh, is that how you turn it off?
Oh, sure.
Have a look.
Is that where you turn it off here?
It's over. Yes, over here.
Oh, so you don't flick the switch?
Hmm?
Is it still on?
Yes.
Right, we have to go.
Now it's off.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
This is how it feels when it's off.
So that's his special equipment machine.
Yes. And people send me books, and I can read them and make them better. I can give them advice about how to
So
make
this
them
is
better.
the book he read, and he translated it from. It was originally by
Read them. Eugene
Eugene N. Marie.
Marais.
Marais. And
Yes.
if you look inside here, translated by Jacques
Coetzee.
Coetzee, which is Jacques.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Jacques. So he translated all this book from Afrikaans into English.
Dead right.
And the illustrations by Catherine Harris. And if you would like, please get this book. Jacques has translated it really well, and even I'm 8, and even I'm gonna read it.
Brilliant.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Jack.
Bye. Thank you. That was great.
Right, Lilia, come